So here we sit with our frame patch. Inside of the frame's been painted, keep the rust down. And as you can see, we've got a couple of magnets holding the plate flush to the frame rail so that the transition's going to be beautiful and smooth once the welds are smoothed out. All right, so there's our side patch all in place. I'm very happy with the transitions between the materials. Nice and smooth. Everything should clean up really, really nicely. And even once it's painted, you shouldn't really be able to tell if there was anything done to it. That's the whole point. Well, here's that inner patch panel. Fairly smooth transitions. Can't really tell that there's a panel in there, and after some paint and some undercoat, definitely not going to be able to tell. And here's the preliminary fitment of the lower patch. Fairly tight margins. Gives the bead a little bit of room to work in. Got a little bit more trimming to do on the patch piece, but pretty much going out. And then we've got to bring this round hole back in at the front there, which is probably where they put a chain in to tie it down at some point in time, which caused the damage in the first place. So, patch panels preliminary tacked in place. Moved along it, made sure that I had nice transitions. We'll get her all finished up, sanded down, ground down, and show you what it looks like just before we paint and undercoat. Okay, so here's our inner frame rail. It's got weld through primer on it. And here's our lower rail, all welded up. You got some weld through on there too. Hole's been repaired. Ready for the bracket to go on. Bracket's been straightened, cleaned up, flattened out, obviously. And the OE factory 3 holes are sitting there, and I've added a 4th one just for a little bit of strength, just because we know it's already been pulled off at least twice. But we'll get that all welded up and in and show you the finished result when it's all coated up. Well, self-etch is applied, all wrapped around. Well, I added some VHT chassis paint. It's looking pretty good. And some thickly applied rubberized undercoating, kind of trying to duplicate what looks like factory undercoating. It's all good.